Hey guys, Legallockpicker here. Today we are going to try one of these Lockout-Tagout locks here. It's got an interesting keyway, and we're going to see if we can't give that a rake open after we go through why you would have these, especially in plastic. Don't forget, we still have the multi-pick 1,000 subscriber giveaway going on right now. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be picking 2 comments, one with the most likes and the other just one that I enjoy at random, and we'll be giving them the multi-pick set, and there's a Praxis set from Lockpick World, along with a slew of other gifts as well. So make sure you comment on this video, and I'll get into that a little bit later. I got these on eBay. So each one of these, I think, they were fairly cheap. And what struck me out is these are all 40 millimeters in width of each. And the one in the mid, you've seen these before, especially with the American 1100 series locks. It's got the same type of keyway. These are all unbranded, and once I get into a little bit more of those, I'll show you what these resemble the most. This one might look very familiar, especially if you're an Abus person. And the one in the middle, I'm sure you've seen these before, are the regular lotto locks. These have the plastic casing on them, so they're really not meant for securing up weapons or anything of value. It's more along the lines of you have a switch or a safety box, and not worried about the contents of it, but you definitely don't want somebody to use that, or like a product that's in use that you don't want to be turned on or off. So in this video, we are going to try the one in the center, and then we'll get into these guys a little bit later. Alright, so if we just take a really quick look at this, you can see the reason why this lock in particular struck me as odd is just because of the key itself. You can see that it does have the lines down the center, but then if you look closely, there's a gap between each one of them. Each one of the slider bars here, well, supposed slider. You see that right here, how it stops and then stops here again? I thought that was a little strange. It's got it on both sides. There's a top here, right, and then there's the bottom here. But then if you put it in here, it works, and then we close it back up. Now you could easily just rip or burn off the plastic and it wouldn't be a problem, but that's not really what we're going for here. Just take a close look down here, and one of the things you'll notice is there's only bars, or I guess, yeah, bars on the top where the sliders would go, and nothing on the bottom. So you can, that way when you stick the key in this side or this side, it'll open. One of the things I didn't get is I don't see anything in the center, in the top or the bottom. So that being the case, then I'm not sure what the purpose of this is, other than maybe to confuse or get more money from the product, saying you've got an extra set of slides or something. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but we're going to use a bottom of the keyway tension bar here. Now, what I've noticed is if I stick it in the middle here, instead of normally at the bottom to give myself as much room as possible, that way when I use I have a Peterson rake here, I have something to perch the pick on. So that means I can use the bottom of the keyway tension tool here. I guess it would be the top of the bottom. And it gives me enough leverage to push those bars up. So if I start with the top set here, the top set of sliders here, and then I'm gonna, so we get the top done. Now we're going to check the bottom. Whoop, see how we push that down a little bit? I may have to recock it. I suspect that when I knock the tension bar at the bottom, I may have Alright, I'm gonna recock this because I'm not sure how it slipped, but we're gonna give it another go. Alright, now we're gonna start again with the top. Okay, now we're gonna go to the bottom sec. Boom. Alright, so we got that open. So I didn't think that this is something that could be raked open, and but it can. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys that in case you came across a key that looked like this, and sometimes they are a little bit intimidating, so don't get caught up with that kind of stuff. If you like this video, guys, and you want to see more of my upcoming videos, make sure you subscribe. Each one is very important to me. It helps me grow, and it helps me come up with better content, and I'm able to reach a larger audience. Leave your comments in the description below, and those are the comments that I pick from for these giveaways, so don't forget to do that, and let me know if you've come across anything like that where the key shows that there should be a pin stack or a slider or a dimple or something on there inside the padlock, but nothing is there. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.